Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Connie Dube. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you can get notifications whenever I post a new video. Today I'm going to be talking you through how you can get a job with little to no experience. So let's get straight into it. The first way that you can get a job with little to no experience is through networking. I know you've probably heard this so many times, but networking is really key. It's true what they say, who you know can be as important as what you know, and a recommendation to an employer from one of your contacts can actually take you a long way. So you need to also bear in mind that a lot of companies have an employee referral scheme where they reward their employees for referring people into open positions. So when you put yourself out there, make sure that you're connecting with people and making it known that you're looking for specific positions, because a position might actually come up and you can get referred for that position and potentially be hired, and that person that recommends you for the job will get a benefit. So it's a win-win situation. I know that networking can seem a little bit scary when you start off, but sometimes you need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to get to where you want to be. And networking is not really hard. You can network on LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn, I would recommend that you make one. You can literally search for people based on the jobs that they do, and you can literally just connect with them and send them a message. And a lot of people out there are actually willing to give you a lot of industry information and answer questions that you may have.
I'm just going to quickly show you how I do this. This is my LinkedIn profile, as you can see. What you want to do is go to the search bar and select people, and then once you have selected people, you type in whatever job within the industry you're looking for. So I'm going to put HR manager, and then go down and select HR manager in people, and then look through the profiles and then connect with someone whose profile stands out to you. So I'm just going to select on Ivy, and then make sure you add a note whenever you're sending out a connection request.
Another way that you can network is via Eventbrite. So you can literally go on Eventbrite and see networking events that are upcoming, or even conventions as well. Many of those networking events are free, so it's all about you making time to go and actually attend these networking events. And if your job search is really important to you, you will make the time for that, because people make time for things that are important to them.
I'm going to show you how easy it is to find networking events on Eventbrite. So you want to go in the search bar and type in whatever industry you're looking for. So I'm looking for HR networking events, so I'll put HR events and then put London because I live in London, and you can put whatever location you live in, hit enter, and then a whole list of different networking events come up, so you can go through those and see what sticks out to you. And on the left hand side you have a set of filters that you can go through as well. So you can filter events based on the dates and also based on the prices. So there are loads of free events like I mentioned, so you can literally just select one of those events.
The second way that you can get a job with little to no experience is via social media. So being present on social media is actually really key, and this is closely linked to the first point of networking. Make sure that you are on social media, following the companies that you want to get into, and also connecting with people that work in those companies. So companies actually post updates on their social medias, so you can stay updated on what's going on within those companies. And this can actually come in handy when you have an interview, because you will have up-to-date information that other candidates who only look on Wikipedia wouldn't have, and this will make you stand out to the recruiters and hiring managers. Another way that you can get a job with little to no experience is through volunteering. A lot of people don't like the idea of volunteering because it's unpaid, but what you can do is essentially volunteer and also have a part-time job where you are making an income. So the profits of actually volunteering are really good. You actually gain skills for that role and industry knowledge for whatever industry you want to get into. It gives you something to write on your CV and it boosts your employability essentially. In addition to this, it will also give you real life examples that you can mention in an interview. So don't push away the thought of volunteering because it's unpaid. You should always be open when it comes to your job search because you never know where an opportunity will take you. Another way that you can actually get a job with little to no experience is by doing an internship or an apprenticeship. So with internships, they tend to be from about 3 months to 12 months, so it varies with each company, and this is a good way of getting into an industry, especially when you're finding it difficult to find a permanent position, and this will also give you something that you can write on your CV and mention during interviews and give examples in interviews as well. The only thing to bear in mind with internships is that you're not guaranteed a job at the end of it, so that's something that you might have to think about. Alternatively, you can do an apprenticeship. Apprenticeships are completely different to internships, so they are more of a vocational form of employment. So you will be studying alongside working, and also they tend to be for a longer duration compared to internships. So an apprenticeship tends to be from 2 years up to 4 years depending on the position that you are doing, and you also have to study alongside that. The only thing with apprenticeships is that you are definitely guaranteed a job at the end of your apprenticeship, so it's up to you to kind of see which one works best for you and your current situation. I do have a blog post on my blog, thestylishcareergirl.com, where I go into more depth about this, so make sure that you check it out. The link is in the description box. And finally, you also need to note that you already have a lot of skills that are transferable for many positions. So whenever you're applying for a role, make sure that you write down a list of the skills that you already have and the skills that the position you're applying for is looking for, and just compare the skills that you already have and then see what you can do to gain the other skills that are missing. And finally, the most important thing is that you should be passionate about what you want to get into. So a lot of people think that all you need is skills. However, this is not the case. A lot of employers are actually looking for people who are passionate about the role that they're getting into or the industry that they're getting into. So whenever you have an interview or you're applying for a job, just make sure that your passion for that specific job or industry shines through, because essentially skills can always be taught, and employers are always looking for people who are passionate because they will probably perform better at that job compared to someone who's not passionate about that job or industry. So just to summarize, the different ways that you can get a job without experience are...
So the first way that you can get a job with little to no experience is via networking. So make sure you're putting yourself out there and connecting with individuals that work within the industries or work in the positions that you want to get into. The second way is through social media, so making sure that you are on social media and keeping up to date with what companies are doing, and also connecting with people on social media in the field that you want to get into. The third way is through volunteering and making sure that you use up every opportunity that comes your way. The fourth way is either doing an internship or an apprenticeship, and the fifth way is using the transferable skills that you already have. And lastly but not least, making sure that your passion for whatever position or industry that you want to go into always shines through.
So that brings me to the end of the video. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know in the description box below what other videos you want to see from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.